Our services to prospective franchisors are specifically designed to help owners of successful businesses or people with ideas that they believe they can franchise. And what we do is to receive from them as much information as possible electronically to read and review, and then we'll schedule to meet with them on a one-to-one basis so that we can go through a very comprehensive data gathering. It covers 21 areas, and this starts with the brand, ascertaining whether or not they've actually registered and protected the brand. If they haven't, we will give them the advice and guidance to protect the brand. Then we look at the franchise package, and so we'll have discussions to identify the headings and the content, and then we'll create the first draft of the envisaged franchise package, and we'll work out exactly what, well, not exactly, we'll work out what we believe that will cost as the first draft. And then we look at the other headings, the operating manual, the training manual, the getting started guide, the franchise information memorandum, all the legal requirements, the administration system. So these are all part of the 21 areas. And we will, within a 2-month time frame, have checked with our accountants and other professional advisors to ensure that our proposal, which is a written proposal with the outlined franchise development business plan and everything else, is delivered within that 2-month time frame. And it's like us providing for a pilot a flight plan before they take off. And the same in franchising. Now, before you proceed with your franchise development program you've got in your head, now let's put it all into writing. Life is a lot easier, and there's no discussions about what may or may not have been said. It's written, it's clear, and it's easy to follow. Once we have completed that within the 2-month time frame, and assuming that our client then wishes to proceed with their full franchise development work program, we'll try to design a work program to cover 12 months. So that's then providing all the infrastructure elements, the operations manual, the franchise agreements, all the deliverables, and that will normally take about 6 months to complete most of it. But then we move into the recruitment of the franchise owners, and that area again will be gradually bringing forward suitable applicants to own and operate their franchise. That means having identified the profile earlier on of the ideal franchise owner, we now search our databases for those particular prospects. The franchisor, by now, may well also have candidates he's putting forward, and if they also meet the criteria, we'll interview them and see them, and then move forward with the allocation of the first franchises. Now, the more stringent the franchisor's profile is in relation to the suitability of people to own their franchise, the better the opportunity is for both the franchisor and those franchise owners. Some franchisors don't even have a profile. They simply find people willing to buy their franchise, and so long as they've got the money, they will sell it to them. And that's the big problem and our challenge in franchising, because you have to do this very carefully, and both franchisor and franchise owner must dovetail together and have a genuine partnership agreement, which is the franchise agreement, from day one. So if the criteria is followed very closely, there's a very good chance of success every time. And the only reasons why it may not succeed is if personal circumstances may change in relation to the franchise owners. There may be a divorce, there may be illness, there may be death, whatever, but if you've got the ideal profile, you've increased your chances of success immensely. And then when we've completed the first year working with the client, we then sit down with them on a regular quarterly basis, just making certain we're on track. And then at the end of the first year, third and fourth quarter, we're just confirming the strategy for the future. So we're always trying to think ahead and make certain that our clients are really up to speed with the realities of franchising. It's a very valuable service. Many of our clients call us the Rolls-Royce builders of franchises, because we do provide the very best infrastructure for creating a franchise. One of our clients in the States, I visited their head office, and he had a brand new Cadillac outside. And he said, "Roy, do you like my new Cadillac?" I said, "Yes, Fred, but we're going to build for you a Rolls-Royce for your franchise." He said, "Why a Rolls-Royce?" I said, "Because it's got to be better than the Cadillac." He took it lightly, and then then about 6 months ago he rang me and to say, look, are you aware that we're now opening our 40,000th location? So what do you think of my Rolls Royce now? So we both accepted the fact that they had achieved their goals. We are very satisfied with the progress being made, and it's the same with many other clients. We do try to set medium to long-term goals in relation to the franchise development, because in franchising, the franchisor is going to receive revenues by awarding the first franchises. There'll often be supply line profits, but the most important revenue is the management services fee, which is based on the total turnover of each and every franchise. And our job is to educate all of our clients in relation to things that they need to know when they need to know them, so that we're not trying to fill them with too much information based on our 33 years experience. It needs to be the right information at the time that they need to understand. So it's a very valuable service. We thoroughly enjoy helping our clients, and the fact that we've now got over 1,000 clients we've worked with in this 33-year period is quite extraordinary. And we are now expanding our businesses to further offices both in the UK and worldwide. So we look forward to hearing from as many future clients as possible.